everyone, welcome back to another ASMR video. Thank you so much for your patience so far. It's just been really hard to think about this. Actually no, it's hard to get back into it more so. But I'm here now, and it's Saturday, one of the 3 days I said I would try to start filming regularly, so here I am. Let's start with these without actually using them. Today, I'm going to try to make it all about boxes. And if you like what you're about to hear for an ASMR video, make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for the patience from all of you. I really hope that I can keep making videos that's not supposed to be like once a week. Also, it's going to be very rare for me to whisper at all, because I've heard that when you try to be heard with it, it's a form of strain on the voice. I'm going to try to make this one a little bit limited because it's just got some stuff in it. Just from a few tiny rattlings, it's pretty obvious. Oh, fun fact, the stuff in here, it's all related to the green screen I use for the videos I've posted in the past. Do I look like I'm deteriorating? And I mean like visibly. Do I look like I'm stressed out? Let me know in the comments. I can tell it's able to do it, and just doesn't want to do it now. Yes, I'm using my teeth. For those of you who already have guessed, I am feeling a little stressed out. Just the fact that I'm trying to get used to work, and just the fact that I'm in this current stage of trying to get my YouTube career further off the ground, not just in general. But now, what's difficult about it is that I have to be an adult simultaneously. Yeah, babies are stressed out, and they are crying for a reason. Babies, I'm comparing myself to a baby, as in a baby who's trying to understand and get ready for adulthood. A true baby is someone who's still trying to grow in general. They just got out of the mother's womb, and I'm just now getting into adulthood. So that's what's kind of been hard for me. And if any of you didn't know already, I have ASD, autism syndrome, autism spectrum disorder. It's basically when the brain has a different wiring than the majority of the world. And it's basically a deficiency in communication and social skills overall. I don't really think it's the only thing that could define someone who's autistic. But from my experience, it is one of the main things. Now, of course, you can tell I'm talking to you like a normal human being. So, there's proof that the common stereotype should be destroyed. I mean, to an extent, it could be true, but for the majority of people, we're also in the same boat as the rest of you. We're like a balance of lower and higher functionality. I'm more on the higher end because I was diagnosed specifically with Asperger's syndrome. It's one of the more higher functioning diagnoses of the different types of autism. Yes, there are different types of autism. If I was diagnosed with classical autism, or classic autism, who knows whether the AL is included or not, I would not know where I am. I would find being an adult much, 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 much more difficult than I find it now. And just the fact that there's so much that could be overstimulating me and understimulating me. Today was one of those understimulation days. And when on a daily you're rather overstimulated, like sensory input is just like more than almost more than you can handle, it gets harder each time if you don't have like a long break. If I'm to be stimulated, I'd rather it be over something that I could be interested in, not over something that I work at, for example. I work at Hardee's, by the way. I'm trying to remember that roleplay you asked for me. The next box. Oh, right. I'm finally off my aligners. Yeah, if you look back in the history of this channel, you will see that my teeth were almost always jagged as a shark or a fence. And I'm talking about my bottom front row. My bottom row in the very front. That's the main part that kind of looked wonky. And so, ever since October of 2019, yes, 2019, it's been quite the process to get a much straighter smile. I honestly don't like my smile regardless, but I smile whenever I need to, or I just let my smile whenever it wants. I'm just like, that's different. That's also what I'm talking about when I say, whenever it wants to. I'm looking at my big forehead. I almost thought this was a logo on my shirt just because of how it was like blue right in front of white. Just remembered another type of box. Right after this one though. Which is now. Still not gonna light one of these, even though it's gonna be tempting. I feel like because of my ASD though, my maturity level and mental awareness of the world is just like 2 years behind my age. Excuse me. Ooh. I was really used to that smell back then, wasn't I? Always lighting the candles for my own sense of wanting to smell the candle, or just because I wanted to play with the fire. accidentally let a few of the matches out of the box. I know this is not a part of the box, but still remember when Dennis ASMR would make these sounds sometimes. By the way, that is a YouTuber who still has his content up, but has quit either forever or for the moment. So go check him out if you want. I'll link him down below. But don't expect him to be making videos anytime soon. Who knows though, maybe he'll start it up again just because of how excited everyone is from his content in general. Last box for the day is going to be my Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 version 2 some rather audio interface. Trying to look at the model again, I forgot what it was. Oh well. Why is it called the audio interface? Well, I'll tell you. When you're using a condenser mic like, oh boy, here comes the caution, like this one, yeah, you need some sort of source to connect an XLR cable into a USB port, which is, no, I don't know, impossible. And I'm not trying to call anyone stupid, I'm just complaining about it. So you have to connect one of these with a separate USB cord so that all the sound can transfer in. But one of the other benefits is that it also, how do I say, it makes bigger space for the sound waves to travel into the computer and not make it sound so harsh, if that makes sense. The outcome will sound much, much, much less harsh than if you use something like this, for example. Now, am I saying that this does not produce quality audio? Far from it, my good sir. But if you are trying to be a singer like me, you need a mic that is going to provide slight convenience in that way. No sounds today. That's a shock, because oftentimes when I would do this much more often, people would be like, "You're not going to be able to film today, sir." I guess since the coronavirus pandemic started, it just shut everyone up and appreciate life more. It's annoying, but it also makes sense. Okay, if I can just put that down easily. Jeez. Sheesh. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, click the notification bell, and subscribe to my Patreon page if you want to support my work. Sometime in the future, I might not be able to afford to do this anymore. So if you want to make sure that you keep this content, make sure to head on over and subscribe with a monthly fee, and you will definitely get some rewards and benefits from it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time.